Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Welcome on this new year. We're having a little bit of a technical glitch. It is Mercury retrograde, so there we are, but we're happy to be back.
We're happy to be back. We made it. I hope you've made it to wait for us and to join us. And if not, maybe in a later moment. But for those we have not spoken to yet this morning, because we had already a little bit of an introduction, we want to welcome all of you and wish you from our hearts happy new year. That all your dreams may come true in this miraculous 2023. Yes. So yeah, that's great. So we can get started. We were talking a little bit about numerology, the year of the 7 before. So beautiful, beautiful number associated with everything we do on a daily basis, the spiritual enlightenment and the deeper meaning of life and finding our connection to that. And so let's embrace that number and take it with us on the way into 2023. Yeah.
Yes. So if you like what we do, please like our page and share this video in your communities. And we also wanted to say that we are putting these videos also on YouTube and Telegram after we finish the live meeting today. We mentioned this because our last meditation from the December solstice was taken down off this page, but everything can be found then on YouTube or on our Telegram channel. So you're welcome to look there.
Yeah, that's good. I was really feeling stepping into 2023 like, wow, we've made it through 2022. All the energies that have been with us to fill us, nourish us, prepare us, and the enormous amount of purification that has been going on. So congratulations to all of us.
Yes.
It's been in times really exceedingly challenging for many of us, and now entering this 2023, I feel, in some way it's just another day. We're continuing our journey, and at the same way in our calendar, it's also a new start with a new cycle in a way. It's one of those cycles we live in, and we know that the light grid has been set. Yeah, so that is kind of done, which is a fantastic celebration worth actually. And we so much feel that it's now time to move into manifestation. And we'll talk a little bit about the astrology later on, because the energy of change into manifestation is all around us. So that's another field we'll be moving into.
Yeah. I mean, it is definitely feeling like new manifestation. We have this really this wind under our wings, but at the same time, we will need to be patient. Yeah, patience is a big theme. Holding the field of unconditional love so that we can really shift into the new without unnecessary suffering and violence, both at an individual and a collective level. And so we hold the field, really, we hold the field for new inventions, innovations, discoveries, for more spiritual enlightenment and upgrades that benefit all of humanity at all levels. And we code the field with this to support it in this year, 2023.
How determined we are on this, all of us.
Yes.
I really felt also moving into the new year in our time zone, such a gratitude for all of the determination that's in our field with all of you. So again, we say it often, but thank you so much for being here. Yes. And I feel that the big question at the beginning of this new year is, what do we want this year to be? What do we want our life to be? And when we were aligning also with the transmission of this morning and the work that was asked to bring in, this just was coming in as strong as it's ever been. So the deepest question I think we can ask ourselves, how do I want to be in 2023 and beyond? And take our time to contemplate on these questions, which will help us to set the directionality for our evolution and to take that first step, even if it's a tiny step, And I mean, we spoke a lot about the Mars energy, the retrograde Mars energy, and the base energy of Mars as being very directive in a way, helping us to move in a certain direction. And there's many levels that we can be working with Mars. It's asking to be used. So when we know deep in our hearts what we want this year to be, how do we want to see the world, then the energy of Mars will also help us to express it in a way through the logos in which the manifestation lies, to create it from a heart, to just step into action also. Mars is also action. Take that first step. Big steps, small steps, no matter what the size is, it's all moving forward into the earth that we're so longing for.
Yeah, and it's a time to get really clear on what we're looking for.
Oh yeah.
Because we're all looking for something. And we always find what we're looking for in the end. Always. So it's a time to look deeply in ourselves to clarify what treasure it is that we're seeking in this lifetime. It could be anything at all. It could be many things. What mystery we want to unravel. What is it that we're curious about and wanting to find answers for? And it's really somehow about following the breadcrumbs, isn't it? We always say, I found another breadcrumb on my path, and we recognize the breadcrumbs as we find them always, because they give us a certain charge, a certain energy, there's a magic there in our quest.
Yeah, and with that, in that recognition, we feel so much trust to let it ripen and let it be revealed to us at a time that is exactly right.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is going to be a year of significant changes and manifestation. After the 3 years we've moved through with big collective purification, preparation for many of us with the high light energies who are in the field with us working. And I want to bring extra attention to silence. We say it over and over again, but it is so very necessary. It's essential actually to stay aligned with our highest timelines, and specifically with the volatile energies that are around us. And they will keep on being volatile. There will be coming changes into manifestation after this period of purification that requires from us to stay as centered as possible and to stay in silence. And I mean, there may be some discomfort until the foundations for the new are set in place. And I mean, we can think of this process like when we need to demolish a new road in order to construct a better one, there's a time when there may be no usable road for a while, or because it's under construction and we have to take bypasses and all these things. But once the new road is finished, it will allow us easy and a comfortable passage to where we want to go. And that's actually, I think, the same as where we will be moving in to. It's important. Silence.
And there's this theme that we've been talking about, which is how the shifts in consciousness are so mirrored in books and movies over the last couple decades, probably, and so widely available in the public realm now, which is really interesting because we see how this new consciousness is available in all kinds of ways. But we've also been talking about how so many of these messages and teachings are embedded in this underlying context of violence and aggression, as if it's the only way to access. Well, it might not be to your liking. For us, it's increasingly difficult to digest the violence that's ever pervasive in series and movies that are otherwise really, really interesting, and there are interesting messages. So we were contemplating this and feeling, well, we do create our own reality in our own world, and we can also imagine a reality, if we so choose, that is not embedded in all of this violence. We can.
Mm. Yeah.
We're able to. There is a reality of peace, and it's actually mirrored in the geometry in the waters. When we have peace, we have perfect geometry. When we have violence and aggression, this creates a distorted geometry. So the water work, the microcluster water research shows this in a very, very clear way. And we are, of course, really committed to bringing in beautiful creations, beautiful geometry. So,
and it's okay, yeah, if we, I mean, as we cannot digest the violence anymore because we become more and more aligned with the truth of peace and being a being of peace. This is just not part of the paradigm. So it's okay to say enough and to acknowledge that that is where you are at, and that you use the energy of assertiveness for rising up and stepping into your true I am energy, which also actually the Mars energy is helping us with. And the coming 5 months, we will have a lot of moving Mars energy, lots of fire, air elements in that constellation specific. If we can use that to make it really clear in ourselves what the I am is, where I am in my being of peace, then that will emanate in a way that will support the world in an incredible way. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a time for boundaries for all.
It's a time for, yeah. Enough is enough. Absolutely.
Enough is enough. Yeah. So to support this, we have talked about how we have designed an online course, which is designed for inner study to anchor ourselves in our multidimensionality in a gentle way, in a peaceful way, in an aligned way. We can choose to learn in contexts that are not full of violence and aggression, if we so choose, if that's what we want. So this online course is designed in this way to access our deeper multidimensional consciousness without all of the war programming. So details about this course can be found on our web pages for anyone interested.
I think it's really important because it is a program that we made with so much love for all of you who are in need for more clarity, for deepening anything you know already, but also for those who are new or relatively new to this path. So you can use it on so many layers, and it gives you also the time of silence to work with these subjects, which are really necessary for the work we're doing. So just see it also as an, I mean, it's an offer of love in a way from us to all of you. If you feel you need that, it's available. So, but we also wanted to share, as we start off this year, we are being guided to move deeper into the resurrection of Essene wisdom. We've received these incredible gifts during the Arc of Peace and Abundance program the last couple of months, where the Essene Grail Masters are guiding us together with the entire Essene community in a way that we have not been able to fully grasp, but it's coming stronger and stronger in the field and teaching us in incredible ways. And various Essene groups around the world were interested in expanding consciousness through accumulation of knowledge and learning, and they spend their time opening their consciousness through curiosity and inner research. Accumulating a wealth of knowledge wherever they were living, and they are living everywhere. They have been living everywhere. It is the children of the light.
We should maybe
the ages.
We should maybe say that the Essenes are most often thought of as a small group around Yeshua. That's how we know them the most. But actually, the Essenes are the ones that are really interested in the essence of life. And those who are interested in cultivating the inner light in the darkness, I mean, we can be anything in some way, but the Essenes are the ones that are really interested in the light and interested in growing the light. And of course, they've existed throughout the times, everywhere, haven't they?
They have, and what we were also receiving in our inner work is how much they have always been incarnated on Earth during very specific historical times, of which this is, of course, one. And yes, the time when Joshua and Mary Magdalene lived was another very critical moment in time when the solar Christ consciousness, the Sophia, also needed to come in. And the work was only starting at that moment, and it's not finished at all. And many of us are connected to that lineage to show up at the moment, to resurrect its wisdom, and to continue that impulse that was given only 2,000 years ago, and needs still a lot of our determination and work. And we will certainly come back to this theme in the months to come, also in our retreat in May in 𝐕𝐴ZLE. Many of you are coming already, so we're looking so much forward to that. So the Essenes will be a whole new chapter that's opening up for all of us to receive the wisdom in the consciousness that we are holding at the moment, as we are evolved, and we can handle that consciousness here and now.
Yeah. What a journey of discovery.
It is.
So
Yes.
we did want to speak a little bit about the astrology, because Mars retrograde in Gemini is still very present. So lots of fire and air still. So we're sure that you've all noticed the challenges that this presents. So it's a time when the field's really quite volatile. It's easily ignited into arguments. Attacks can be quite widespread. So mastery of this energy really comes from being able to consciously make the move to calm down, to find peace in each situation. And we wanted to say that we encourage you, we recommend that if you notice a situation becoming inflamed during this time, because it's quite normal, you can try to step out and calm the field before it really erupts. And this is going to be happening for this constellation for another 5 months, I think, Petra, isn't it, until June or so?
Yeah, when Mars is moving through Gemini, yeah. And I mean, the patience is here the word. And that is, if I just look at this part of the constellation, that's not an easy energy to bring in, yet it is the practice. So just write it on any kind of fridge around you or any cupboard. Patience is the word. Breathe in and breathe out, and move through this period in wisdom. So use the energy that's coming not to just react on impulsively, because that's what it's, challenging us, but stay in your wise inner kingdom, and to receive the Mars energy and the messages that come with it for you personally, because we are all in a different evolution of our personal process. Just listen to these energies, what they come to bring you for the coming months. And if you feel scattered, which can be the case, that you feel the energies are all over the place, which can be physically in your surrounding, by people around you. It can be things, it can be thoughts, it can be on all levels. Just bring that whole scatteredness just again back to the heart space. And if you need a guided meditation help, just use it, so that you very conscious of your practice, just to bring yourself always back to that. And there's so many ways to come into calmness. For each and every one of us, that's different. Some like to go to take a hot bath. Others need to go in nature, touch earth, trees. You can do mantras like I am patience, or listen to mantras or beautiful softening music. We have actually sent out a free meditation on peace in our last newsletter. For those who have the newsletter, who received the newsletter, there is a link there. You may not have had time to look into it with these busy days, but feel free to use this. It's a meditation on peace. It's a different one from the one from November. So you can use these techniques, yeah?
Hmm.
And the good thing, I think, is about this constellation, it's very creative also. It's always very creative. And that there is an opportunity to set super clear direction for ourselves and our new lives. And also coming to action, make new little steps to manifest our dream in a very concrete ways. So, yeah.
Yeah, and there's also the Venus-Pluto conjunction, isn't there?
Yeah, that's also something I heard many people talk about, challenges within one-on-one relationships. Because when Pluto and Venus come conjunct in the way they are, it is on a personal level, and specifically when it's connected to something in your personal radix, your personal constellation, it can provide you with the deepest purification of themes that need to be touched on within relationships, yeah? And they come to the light from deep, deep, deep down, elements that you've never wanted to look into the eyes. They now come to the surface. So it's a fantastic time to deepen relationships if it's done in a good way. And it's a great time to go, for example, into relationship therapy. I mean, and it can also be a time when it's a kind of explosive when it comes to relationships. But remember, everything within relationship is always about love, a love for self, to really move into that space of love for self first when something arises that's so explosive and difficult, and then also be able to love the other as another you. And thank the other for being this incredible mirror for you, because you must love someone so deeply to be able to be one's mirror. There's no deeper gift I think we can give to each other than being each other's mirror, which is an act of love on itself to realize on.
And it's really the promise of this is to move into absolute transparency and acceptance of self and other. And this is sometimes we are confronted to accept parts of ourselves that we don't really necessarily want to like. And then through alchemy, somehow a new space opens where all of a sudden we can accept all of that. So it's so fruitful this time. And we will feel so much better in these relationships when they are completely transparent and there's nothing to hide. We can just be exactly who we are, as we are, knowing that who we are and as we are is the I am. And that is the gift that we give to others.
That's it. And it's then comes in the field of unity and oneness, and there's no greater fields to live in than that, I feel. And then share that among all human beings together. So is there anything else, Anna, you would like to say? Or shall we move into the work today?
Yeah, I mean, this year is really about focusing more and more and more on the theme of creating our dreams, about owning what we want to see in the world, what we want to see in our lives. So today's meditation will be on the theme of creating our dreams. So thank you for being with us today, for aligning with your dreams for this new year, because your dream is the most amazing thing that you could possibly give this world.
Yeah. Okay, so let's prepare ourselves then for the journey ahead. So find a place where you can sit or lay down comfortably, and slowly connect to the calmness. Calmness deep within your inner space. And close your eyes and move deeper and deeper into this moment that is opening up for you now, full of potential. Take a few deep breaths in and out. And feel the fresh wind of life streaming into your body in the in-breath. And when you breathe out, let go of everything that is somehow stored in your system. Just breathe it out, let it go. And feel as you sink deeper and deeper into the stillness of your inner temple. And as you sink deeper and deeper, you feel how you get more and silent inside of yourself. And you become the witness of your breath, your in-breath and your out-breath, which just moves on its own now, without any involvement on your side. Now connect consciously to your body, your physical body, and relax. Surrender into this atmosphere of surrender with your entire physical body. Now start by bringing your attention to your head and relax all the muscles around your skull, your crown, your cheeks, your eyes, your brows. You relax your jaw and your tongue. Now slowly move down to the neck and the shoulders and relax. If there's anything weighing on your shoulders and your neck, just let it go. Let go of any tension. Surrender all tension to the Divine Mother. Allow her to take care of any anxiety or stress that you've been holding. She will take care of it. Just give over, allow. And now relax also all the back muscles along your spine. Relax as you bring your attention there and feel how the back opens up in this process of relaxation and surrender. As if the muscles of the back start breathing on their own. Open up to receive space. You might feel your muscles opening up, becoming even bigger in your physical reality. Just open up the back muscles and relax. And observe how much space you give yourself by surrendering to this. And now relax the muscles in the front of your body. The breast muscles, the belly muscles, all of them. Relax, surrender, and release all tension. Is as if there is an air of tension moving out of all of these muscles. Tension you were holding can be released here and now. Just let go of it. It's time. And feel how your belly muscles relax, soften, and how much easier your breath is moving in and out of your body as this is happening. And now relax the arms and the fingers. Relax the hips and the legs. Relax and give your body over to the gravity. And lastly, relax your feet and your toes. Consciously relax them. Breathe in and out deeply as you sink more and more into this relaxation of the physical body. And now observe your body in its entirety. Observe the spaciousness in all of the cells, all of the fluids, their spaciousness and perfect balance. And as your body relaxes and continues to relax, you allow yourself to let go of any thoughts or distractions that may be occupying your lower minds just for this moment in time. Simply allow them to dissolve into the field of the Divine Mother and know deep inside of you that you are completely taken care of. Become fully present in this eternal now, in your divine essence. How does this feel? To become fully present in this moment. There's nothing else. Feel your center becoming more apparent. All of you coming into one central point of focus inside of you. And anchor in that space of centeredness, of calmness, of deep inner silence. And feel how you are anchored here. This is your center of being. And as we keep this attention in our central point of focus, we feel at the same time the connection to all those who are doing the inner ascension work at this time. From your inner circle to the larger global fields. Just feel the deep connection through this net of light and connect in gratitude for our joint incarnation in this historical moment on Earth. We feel and we observe, we know the togetherness that we hold, that we are the vehicles through which birth will be given to the new civilization of pure love, the civilization of the one heart and the one mind. Feel this deep connection and gratitude for all of us. And now in your own special way, connect to Mother Earth and to the Heavenly Father. Sending gratitude and love and waiting for this love to be sent back to you. Now bring your attention into the sacred space of your heart. Easily, simply through intention. Move to this sacred space and notice the shift in vibration when you arrive there. Take your time to arrive. And when you are there, take your time to look around and to observe for a moment. Or perhaps simply to feel what it is like in that field today. Become fully present in the sacred space, heart. And while you are here, you may become aware of a loving presence, a field of unconditional love and compassion that is always here. In this space, we welcome Mary Magdalene and Jeshua, the three Essene Grail Masters, Mother Mary, Saint Germain, Archangel Gabriel, and the angelic realms. And take time to connect to each of them. And in doing so, to readjust your energies in order to meet them. Observe how you feel your energies being readjusted to the field of these light masters. And now that your vibration has readjusted to that of the guides for today, you are invited to travel to the great temple of the One Heart in your light body. This is a temple of Sophia Christ consciousness that holds the flame of oneness. And you know exactly how to get there. So allow this to happen easily and effortlessly. Just move and travel in your light body to the great temple of the One Heart. Move easily through a field of space and silence, full of living consciousness that is ready to be remembered by you. There's nothing to do. Simply just be in resonance with this silence. Take your time to be with this living consciousness field. As you move through the silence to the temple, feel or sense the rise in frequency and take time to adjust to this field. There's nothing to do. Just make space for yourself to adjust. And in this field of silence, experience how you arrive in the temple garden. And when you are fully there, where you may feel like relaxing for a moment in this pure, overflowing, living energy. It's the energy of life in paradise. Take time to experience the surroundings and observe what there is here in the garden of the temple of the One Heart. Connect to the water source of all life that is in this garden. Connects to the universal waters that give life to all. And this is the place where you meet Mother Mary as loving, ascended master, helping humanity's ascension process. And she is in this place, this source of all life, in the presence of Archangel Gabriel. And together they create a field that is pure and loving, where all life feels held and is safe. And the angels are here and are also holding this field with a resonance of light and softness. And this beautiful field of pure love emanates from the entire temple garden. Now make yourself comfortable now in this garden, as the entire kingdom of the garden is expecting your presence in this moment. Open yourself to this place of pure safety, where you are exactly as you are, where all is well. Be aware of how you are held in this field of high resonance. You are loved completely and entirely in this place that resonates as home. Feel how you are loved unconditionally. Accept, receive this unconditional love for you. Observe your oneness with all life in the garden. Feel how much love exists in all life forms you connect to in this garden. May this be the plants, the animals, the minerals, the human beings, elementals, or other galactic light beings you become aware of. Just feel the deep connection. Experience your heart as wide open and witness how this informs your subtle energy system. How does it feel to be in this space of an open heart of one? The one heart. And see, sense, or feel how your heart informs the field of creation around you, far beyond your physical reality. Witness how your heart is connected with the one heart of all creation. And feel on an even deeper level how much you are loved by the Sophia, the cosmic mother of all. Open yourself to this love and feel how this is the fuel for your inner empowerment. Sophia is here to empower you with love and clear inner guidance, as is Mother Mary. Now witness how our heart is a space for her creation. Anything rising from our heart will find its outwardly reflection in our life. And all is created through the fields of Sophia Christ consciousness. Now attune to your deepest dreams for your life at this time. These dreams can be specific or general, but they are dreams about your life. Now dream your dreams into existence by witnessing and honoring them inside of your heart. And know that all dreams from the heart are for the highest good of all, even if you do not always understand this. Witness and honor your deepest dreams for your life at this time. Allow yourself to see them, sense or feel them. This can be the small or the big dreams you have always held inside of you. What do they look like? Remember. How do they feel? Remember. What changes do they create in your life? And dare to embrace these dreams with the support of the Sophia and Mother Mary. Dare to say yes to the dreams. Because only then will they begin to unfold into the material realm. Witness your dreams and honor them. And see, sense, or feel all the details that come with your dreams. And if you don't see the details, that's also fine. We'll remain silent for a few minutes to fully allow any heart dream that is waiting, that is latent, to emerge into the conscious realm. Simply allow for this revelation to emerge on its own, or follow the feeling of your inner bliss. And as we hold our dreams, we now dream our dream for humanity, for the human collective. What is our dream for the human collective? And how does it look like? How does it feel like? And store this memory in all of the cells of your body. Now dream your dream for Gaia Earth. Dream with her, with Goddess Gaia. What does this dream look like? And store this memory in your whole body. Now dream your dream for our solar system and our galaxy. What does that look like? Now store all of your memories in your whole system. And witness the cosmic mother surrounding you in the garden, where you keep all your dreams. And share your dreams with her through an exchange of energy, and visions, feelings, knowings. Any way that feels good for you, and hold them all in your hearts. Mary Magdalene now approaches you in the garden. She looks you in your eyes. And it is here that she reads all your dreams. In union with you, she knows your dreams. And she touches your heart with her loving energy. And when she does, she places an etheric white gold pearl in your heart space. You connect to this pearl of wisdom and encouragement. And observe how this white pearl connects and activates your entire light body. It's turned on in a new way with the wisdom and an empowerment. It will support your journey. And thank Mary Magdalene now for this gift. And we slowly prepare to leave the garden of the Temple of the One Heart. And we prepare to move back towards the earth realms. Now, at your own pace, move from the garden back to Gaia. And bring your attention back to the sacred space of our hearts. And as you fully arrive back in the sacred space of your hearts, you refocus your attention there. You remember all of your dreams as you saw them reflected on a screen of your heart, and be with them for a moment as their informational fields, their resonance amplifies in our inner heart space. All of your dreams are here, reflected on a screen of your heart. And it is here that the resonance is held, the information is held. And if you feel like doing so, make a commitment to yourself now to pay attention to any steps that reveal themselves organically, to begin manifesting your dreams. Feel this inner yes, this inner commitment for these first steps that can seem insignificant, or they can also be very big and concrete. Any step is a step. All is well. And be aware that you can return to the heart dreaming images at any time to ask for guidance for any next step. Take your time now to thank Mary Magdalene and Jeshua for their love. Thank the Cosmic Mother for her creation. We thank Mother Mary and Archangel Gabriel. We thank the three Essene Grail Masters, Saint Germain and the angelic realms, for holding space in our creation process. And you may want to thank your individual guides that might have been in your fields during this journey. And with that, we prepare ourselves to slowly bring our attention back to the space where we are sitting or lying down. The space where we started this journey. We connect in a deeper way with our physical body. You want to touch your body, your hands, your arms, your head. Move a little bit, just to become fully aware of our physical body. Breathe in and out a few times, as deep as possible. And activate the physical body with this breath full of prana. And when you're ready, but take your time, open your eyes and refocus your eyes in the space. And with our opened eyes, we still can touch our inner heart dreams, and we remember them. So we keep them in ourselves, in our heart space. Remember to drink lots of pure water, to ground yourself at any time you feel you need the grounding of Gaia Earth by walking in nature, touching a tree, a plant. Take good care of yourself. We're looking forward to see you again, maybe the coming week in one of our healing circles. Have a wonderful New Year's Day. We love you. Namaste.
Namaste.